Hello, everyone, and welcome to Tarot is Ridiculous, the very first episode where you will learn about tarot in the most ridiculous way possible. This is not the place for serious discourse, though serious topics and issues may be discussed. Be prepared to roll your eyes hard. Yes, I know, it will be terrible. But you know what? Strap in, keep your arms and legs inside the ride, and let's just see where this tarot circus goes. So, welcome to our very first episode. I have a guest today, and I'm not going to introduce her because, that's not my job. I want her to tell you all about herself. So, go for it, guest.
Okay, thank you. Oh my gosh. So my name is Jeannie. I am I'm a lot of things, kind of like you. So I do tattoos. Um I am also a massage therapist, a Reiki practitioner. I'm working on making my own tarot deck right now, and yoga instructor as well. So I do a lot of things. But the number one thing is, being a mom. And my son's in hockey, so I'm a hockey mom now.
That's fantastic. Now, when you first filled out your application to be on the show, you told me your favorite card was the Hermit.
Yeah, that was
So
so difficult to pick just one card.
I
Yeah,
know
the
it's kind of like
for
asking
sure.
for a favorite child, right? Um, so, what I want you to do is, I want you to tell us about the Hermit as if you're reporting from a gossip magazine.
Ooh, a
So,
gossip.
what are the highlights of the Hermit for you from a
Okay.
gossip magazine standpoint?
Okay, so I'll be the reporter here. We're going to be investigating the hermit. This is a weird character. He's been secluded for a long time, just hiding out. What does he do all day? What is he even doing up there? He's finally coming down, and I want to use your guy here. I got him on your Mermaid Tarot deck. So up in the mountain, he's reflecting. He's probably been through a lot of things and learned a lot of things, has a lot of life experience, but he's done with people, sick of them. So he's in seclusion mode. But he also has that lantern. So something about that lantern, that light, he needs to bring down from the mountains and share with the rest of the world. I feel like I really connect with that card the most. Like I said, it was hard to pick just one, but the hermit, I guess he kind of describes my life growing up a little bit, being that shy. We talk about off camera about being introverts. Uh, so I really resonate with that card. And now, I also run a podcast like you do, uh, bringing that light down and sharing it with the world.
Do you think, here's one of the things I actually often wonder about the Hermit is the Hermit really that shy? Because if you're going to walk around with that great big bright light, aren't you drawing attention to yourself in the dark?
Yeah, I can see that. But who else is on top of the mountain? Who's going to be looking at that?
Oh,
Like he's climbed so far up there to get so removed from everybody.
true. But at the same time, if we look to the mountains at night and we see a light, aren't we curious to find out what it is?
Yeah, that's interesting. So, so in a way, maybe everybody down below should seek out that knowledge, come
Well,
up to
they're at
him,
least seeing
maybe.
they're at least seeing the light, right?
Yeah,
Right.
interesting.
So I often think there is a bit of a um the hermit's torn a little bit. It's like, I've got to go do this stuff by myself, but I'm gonna carry this big light around, so if anyone down there sees it, they can come up and join me and maybe bring me a burrito or something.
Yeah.
It's like, I'm hungry, bring me something to eat. This is
Uh,
it's a new way to order Uber Eats. Hello, lands out, could you please bring me food?
his calling card. Yeah,
His
yeah, I can
calling
see
card.
that.
His calling card. So, if you resonate with the Hermit, and I'm throwing this out there to anyone who's listening, if you're resonating with the Hermit, then I'm going to say to you, I'm going to challenge you that there's also a piece of you that actually doesn't like to be alone all the time, and that you do crave some social interaction. And that's why the light within you is so bright and people are attracted to you.
Oh, I would definitely agree with that. That's proven to be true. Yes, for sure.
Right.
So,
True.
yeah, your tarot deck, I gotta say, I love your mermaid stuff. I gotta get that mermaid book that you wrote. Anyways, the mermaid tarot, he's like an octopus, so he's like secluded, octopus like hide in the caverns. So kind of, there's a big difference there from top of the mountain to hiding deep beneath things. So maybe a point could be made there, hiding. I don't know. What do you think with yours?
I think he listens to country and Western music. Like, like this guy
This
here, the guy in the no, seriously, like when I look at this card from the Mermaid Tarot, I'm like, he's down there listening to country and Western music, right? Because to me, country and Western music is like the saddest, loneliest music
guy.
in the world. Like it is. So I'm like, the Hermit must be a country and Western fan. Like he has to be. He's down there like just bopping away to these melancholy songs, hoping someone somewhere will see his light.
Oh well, maybe yeah. The mountain man version of him on the traditional deck, I could see like a banjo.
Now someone has to create a hermit card with a banjo and some country and western boots. All right, I want to move on to another card. I want you to shuffle your deck.
Alrighty. Pull a random.
Pull a random.
All right.
Don't tell me what it is yet.
Okay, I got it.
You got it?
Yeah.
Okay, now you get to tell me about this card in one of three ways. You can do it in song, you can do it in rhyme, or you can do it as a poem.
Oh, okay. None of those are terrifying for me. Um, okay. How about?
And then I've got to guess what the card is. So you're not allowed to tell me. You just have to
Yeah. Okay. Try to guess this one. No matter where the wind blows, the right direction will always show. Oh God, I'm so bad at poetry.
keep going.
There is no game show host though, so whatever you land on is gold.
The Wheel of Fortune?
Yeah.
Excellent.
That's so bad. That's so bad. Maybe this shouldn't be why.
Here's what gave it away. There's no game show host, but where you land is gold. I love that. I love that as a description for the Wheel of Fortune, because really we don't have a lot of control over that, do we?
Right.
Right? Where we
No.
land. And I'm gonna pull it out of the Soul Cats Tarot here, because I actually do I actually did a gambling thing for the Soul Cats
Yeah.
Tarot. Oh, so like you can see like where you land is like you're either gonna get a pile of money or not. But like either way, like that's where you are. You gotta make it work no matter what happens.
Yeah, I like that. And that one, that's funny that you had a little gambling one year in Las Vegas. Do you go out a lot and do that? Do you do roulette like that, Cart?
I have never gambled before in my life. I don't
No.
even know what
Really?
the names of the games are. Like I have no clue. Like no, I've never gambled ever.
Oh my gosh. And you're over there in Las Vegas.
No, I've never gambled in my life. All right, let's pick another card. Go ahead.
Okay. I gotta try. I want you to make me a poem, and I want to guess which one.
Okay, we will. Don't worry, we got time.
Okay, I got it.
Okay, so you did poem last time. You can either do song or rhyme this time.
Oh, song or rhyme? Give me a minute. Let me think about that one. Okay. Let's do a song. I'm gonna pick a song.
Okay.
So It doesn't have to be a real song, right? I get to make it
No,
up.
you can make
Okay.
this song up.
Okay. So, curiosity. Curiosity follows me, or do I follow it? A brand new adventure is waiting for me. Uh, um, Curiosity follows me with intensity. Intelligence I must seek, although I'm brand new to all this.
Page of Wands?
Ooh, close with the page.
Oh, so it is a page.
Yeah, it's a page.
It is a page. Page of Swords.
Yeah.
Okay.
That's
See?
it.
His
You got
song's
it.
not too bad. All right, all right, all right, all right, all right. It's my time. So what's left? A rhyme? I've got a rhyme. Yeah, gotta pick a card and I have to rhyme. Let's see. Okay. When I knock upon the door, you will be scared, but life no more. For when I come to collect thy soul, you will know the time no more.
Death.
Yes.
That's
And I was going for like my best Edgar Allan Poe, like trying to channel my best Edgar Allan Poe. Yes, of course it was the death card.
Yeah. Oh gosh, see, yeah, with all this, you just proved to me that drawing, tattooing, that's my art form. I am not a poet. You
I
cannot
think you
see.
did really well. I think you did
Oh,
really,
thank you.
really, really, really well.
Yeah.
Okay, so let's finish up by letting folks know where can they find out more about you, because you also have a podcast. What is your podcast called?
Yeah. So my podcast is called The Esoteric Mammoth. It's on all your streaming platforms, so Spotify, Apple Music. We just did season 1, which was all last year. It was mostly interview style podcast. This year we're switching it up a bit. It's still going to deal with like hidden symbols and esoteric knowledge, but we're gearing it more towards dream symbolism and adding yoga nidra, so yogic sleep, to it as well. So it'll be
Interesting.
really interesting and I think I might even, have some people share some of their dreams and try to interpret them. That'll be fun.
Nice.
But finding me for tattoos, I'm in Kenosha, Wisconsin, Kenosha Tattoo Company. Um, yeah, and massage therapy too. I do mobile massage and Reiki.
You're just amazing, like with all the different modalities you do. So what's the deck you're really into right now? Like what's the deck that's starting off 2024 for you?
Oh, starting off, I got this one right here. Have you seen this one? It's the
What's that one?
Ethereal Visions Illuminated Tarot.
Oh, nice.
It's
What
very
was
pretty.
what was the impetus for pulling that one to begin the year?
It seems this one I feel like I always use at the beginning of the year just because it's just so pretty and golden, and I do the wheel of the year and I use that deck. So I always start with that deck. But honestly, you're the Mermaid Tarot deck. That's the one that I've been using as like my go-to for my personal self. For other people's readings, I always, the Rider White always for other people.
Just the plain
I left it at
ordinary
work. Yeah, just the plain original one. That's at the tattoo shop now. Because sometimes I'm like, I have to do a reading for you before you go.
You know what's interesting? I have never ever used that deck.
Really? The Rider White?
Never ever used it. I've never
Oh.
liked it. I don't connect with it. I've never done a reading with it, and I have never owned a copy.
Oh my God, that's so interesting. It was gifted to me in high school, and I still use the same Rider White. So that one's kind of just, super special. My first one.
That's awesome. Fantastic. All right, everybody. So, like, this is a very short podcast. We are almost out of time. Do you pull a card and give us a very quick special reading just to sign off?
Okay, so we got the Knight of Cups, guys. So take a look at your life, see where you want to go, start working on those new projects. Try to try to pretend you're a little bit of a magician here and scrying, seeing what you could accomplish, and make some plans, make some goals, write it out, get a planner, become the student, and start working. Make your dreams come true.
I love that. It's also a perfect card for this time of year as well. So thank you. Thank you so
Yeah, thank
much for
you.
being my kickoff guest with our Tarot is Ridiculous. Well, that's it for this week's episode of Tarot is Ridiculous. If you would like to learn more about tarot, you can find all of my tarot teachings in books or decks. You probably own some. Why not get some more? If you want to know where to get those ethically and make sure that they are not scammed and not copies, please go to my publisher's website, Llewellyn Worldwide, and get your copies from them. If you are interested in private readings or private mentorship, go ahead and send me a private message and I will get back to you. Thank you so much for kicking off our very first episode, and thank you to our special guest. See you next week.
Bye. Thank you.